Did the Anunnaki and Watchers share a bloodline? What if the gods of ancient Mesopotamia and the fallen angels of Jewish apocalyptic texts weren't separate myths? What if they were two sides of the same story? Today, we explore the theory that the Anunnaki and the Watchers may be linked by a shared bloodline. We ask what that could mean for our understanding of ancient history. Who were the Anunnaki? The Anunnaki are a group of deities from ancient Mesopotamian mythology. This includes Sumerian and Akkadian cultures. It includes Assyrian and Babylonian traditions. The name Anunnaki translates to princely offspring or seed of Anu. Anu was the sky god. They were believed to decree the fates of humanity. They were considered powerful divine beings. They served as judges and administrators of cosmic order. In ancient texts like the Enuma Elish and Atra-Hasis, the Anunnaki play key roles. They appear in creation stories. They govern both gods and humanity. They were worshipped as real deities by ancient Mesopotamian cultures for thousands of years. Who were the Watchers? The Watchers appear in the Book of Enoch. This is a Jewish apocalyptic text. It is not included in most biblical canons. They were angels assigned to observe humanity, but they broke their oath by taking human wives. Their offspring were the Nephilim. They were described as giants who brought chaos to the world. This act was considered a violation of divine law. It led to the Great Flood. Comparing the myths. The theory that the Anunnaki and Watchers are the same beings rests on three parallels. First, descent from the heavens. Both groups are described as coming from the sky to earth. Second, transmission of forbidden knowledge. The Book of Enoch explicitly states the Watchers taught humans forbidden arts. They taught sorcery. They taught metallurgy. They taught astronomy. Ancient Mesopotamian texts credit the Anunnaki with giving humans the foundations of civilization. They gave laws. They gave agriculture. They gave architecture. Third, creation of hybrid offspring. The Book of Enoch describes how Watchers fathered the Nephilim with human women. Genesis 6:4 also mentions these unions. Mesopotamian texts are less explicit about Anunnaki human breeding, but some clay tablets refer to divine beings interacting closely with early humanity. The bloodline theory. Some theorists point to the Sumerian king list. This list records 8 pre-flood kings. Their reigns lasted tens of thousands of years. They suggest these kings were Anunnaki human hybrids. Mainstream scholars interpret these reigns as symbolic, not literal. Genesis 6:4 mentions the Nephilim were on earth in those days and also afterward. This fuels speculation that the bloodline survived the flood. Some theorists claim elite families today descend from these hybrids. There is no credible genetic or historical evidence to support this. Conclusion. The parallels between the Anunnaki and Watchers are intriguing, but there is no direct evidence linking them as the same beings. The Anunnaki are mythological gods from Mesopotamia. The Watchers are angels from Jewish apocalyptic literature. The unified bloodline theory is speculative. It is based on modern interpretations. Perhaps the real connection is not a shared bloodline. Perhaps it is a shared human impulse. An impulse to explain the spark of civilization through stories of divine descent. Whether myth or metaphor, these ancient texts remind us of something important. The greatest mysteries are often hidden in the stories we think we know. So what do you think? Are these just two separate myths? Or do they point to something deeper about how our ancestors understood the world? Peepaw says, the greatest mysteries are often hidden in the stories we think we know. Like, share, follow for more ancient scrolls. Like, share, follow for more ancient scrolls.